Hi, everybody. George here and
Erica.
um, newlyweds. And so excited to share a little bit of our love of Reverend Jim Rooney with y'all. So, um, the person who performs your ceremony is really crucial. It doesn't seem like it, but it really is. And as we waded through the waters of many, many different options and kept going back and forth what we wanted to do, we realized like that person's the centerpiece of your wedding. So we're both faithful. We both grew up Catholic, but we don't go to church. So we didn't have necessarily somebody that could marry us or a priest. So we didn't know which way we wanted to go, and our families wanted some kind of priest, but priests won't marry you outside the church. So the options were different. So we were getting worried about that. And then we found Reverend Jim and the idea that we could have a ceremony that was suited to us and had elements of faithfulness and religion, but not like the very strict traditional ceremony that was, in our opinion, a little devoid of character or devoid of us a little bit, and that he could marry us outside of a church setting, which we wanted to do, was amazing because we're in New York City and we got married here. And pass.
So the first time we met with Reverend Jim was, of course, over Zoom because of the pandemic. And personally, I was a little shy to talk to somebody I'd never met before about my relationship and about religion and everything. And all of that was put aside when I met Reverend Jim, even through Zoom. His sense of humor, his kindness, and his ability to deeply listen to what you're saying really put me at ease and really made me feel like I was talking to an old friend.
Yeah, what was amazing was that this man who we'd not met before very quickly was able to listen so well and care about us and develop a sense like he knew us very well. And so when we got to our actual wedding, after only meeting with him several times, but thoroughly, he spoke about us and to us and with us during our ceremony like he knew us for years. And
He
that,
talked to
yeah.
us as if it was the ceremony that he was able to create for us was so unique and personal to our story as a couple.
Yeah, it was amazing. We couldn't believe it. And that was one of the reasons that like I pursued speaking with him and having him speak with us was because all the reviews said that. And that was something that really stuck out to me because that was something that was very important to both of us. And I know that people don't necessarily say if it's not true because usually people are not going to like put down their own wedding. So it's hard to read wedding reviews like, who do you trust? But when everyone was saying that it felt like he really got to know them in a short amount of time and spoke as if he knew them for a long time, that was key.
It was so good. Our guests thought that we wrote it ourselves.
That's true. Everybody thought that like we were
That
in
we
on
wrote it.
everything and that we wrote the ceremony and we told him exactly what to say. He came up with
No.
everything. We didn't even know what was going to happen.
We were surprised.
We were surprised, and we were wondrously surprised because he
Yes.
did wonderful, wonderful things that he incorporated into the ceremony.
He listened to everything I asked for. I'd said something about how I just like wanted this to be an opportunity for our families and friends to connect, and he really honored that. And it was because it was a surprise to us how personal he made our story. It made it fun, like for the two of us. We really we really enjoyed the experience, the actual experience of getting married, and you can see that in our photos that we're just having so much fun up there and just completely delightfully surprised by what Reverend Jim created.
Yeah, and we don't want to brag, but everyone said it was the best ceremony they'd ever been to, and we had a lot of mean people at our wedding.
This is true.
So I just want to say that. Reverend Jim is a wonderful, wonderful guy. He's so thoughtful. He's so articulate. He's Scottish, which was a big thing and really cool for us because Erica's Scottish. But he's a great guy. He's a wonderful, wonderful officiant and priest and lovely human being and artistic soul. And I'm sure if you have a conversation with him, you will feel as we do. And we wish you all the best with your selections and with your future marriages.
Good luck.